Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I got a war recap for you. Tribe Gaming got wrecked again in one of these big 25v25 wars. We got a couple triples to show you guys today. For once, no Yeti Smash, no Queen Charge Hybrid, no Queen Charge Hogs, a lot of air attacks. Let's go ahead and see some of the triples. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into this war recap here. Tribe Gaming against BlzeJP. They're in their second clan here because their main clan is in the clan war leagues at the moment. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats from this war. 18 triples to 23, so they did beat us by 5 triples here. Not our best performance, but again, not a terrible performance either. They were only 2 triples away from the perfect war, so a really nice job to BlzeJP here. They did really well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the triples that we got though. We're going to be taking a look at a lot of air attacks today. The last 3 attacks in this video are all going to be air attacks, including a bunch of Lalo, 2 Lalo attacks, and a dragon attack. But the first one we're going to be looking at here today is a mass hog, guys. It's been a while since we've seen mass hogs. Used to be pretty popular at Town Hall 12, but iTzu is going to be showing you guys here how it's still viable at Town Hall 13 if you do it right. So he's going to be setting the funnel on the left side with the wizard, setting the funnel on the right side with some loons, sending in the ram with a bunch of heroes here, most of his heroes actually, all 3 except for the royal champ, in to get the town hall, in to get the queen, and get the eagle and the CC. They're going to get a ton of value here with not that many spells. The ram going in, the king, the queen, the warden. He's dropping a rage here for the heroes. Out comes some bowlers from his CC. He's going to pop the warden ability here so those bowlers can get some decent skip value damage. Queen's going to wrap around the corner, help get this town hall. King's going to pop his ability. He's going to get a bunch of this trash on the outside of the base here. And Queen's going to end up beating a wall, going inside for this eagle. And she's going to get the enemy clan castle, which is going to be a triple ice golem here. And he's set up a nice L shape for the base. You can see it here, this L shape, just like that he's going to be able to send his hogs through with the royal champion behind. Now he's going to have to hog here without warden and without the warden ability. So a little bit interesting, but it's going to end up working out really well. Now look how he uses his royal champ on the side here to get that bomb tower down nice and early so his hogs don't have to worry about going through that bomb tower. He is going to have to pop her ability super early here because she's getting targeted by a lot of stuff, but now that the hogs are tanking for her, she's actually going to stay alive for quite a long time here. Now remember, he has a ton of heals here, 4 heals, because he's not using a bunch of rages on a queen charge. It was just a simple Sui. He only used 1 rage for the heroes at the beginning here. So his royal champ is going to be able to get a lot of value behind these hogs because they have 4 heal spells. They're going to be able to stay alive and tank for her forever, honestly. I mean, he's used his 3rd heal already into this second Inferno compartment. And he's going to be able to use his 4th heal here into the last Inferno compartment along with the free spell here. So the hogs just stay alive forever. Crazy good value here from the Sui. That's what happens when you have a super spread out base like this. It becomes easy to get a ton of value from a Sui. And that's what iTzu is going to be doing here, taking advantage of that. Now you could argue, you know, maybe something like dragons or something could have been even better on the back end. It just depends on where the air defenses were. But this base just happened to be susceptible to the mass hog here because of how much value that Sui got. I mean, 1 spell, guys, think about it, 1 spell, and he was able to get all this value here with 1 spell and his heroes. I mean, just crazy good value. All that stuff, that's basically more than 1/3 of the base for just a Sui with 1 spell. So really good value, really nice base identification here by iTzu, taking advantage of that. So we're going to go ahead and back out, look at the next attack here. This one, I believe, is going to be a Queen Charge Lalo by Groovy Tony. So he's going to be showing you how Queen Charge Lalo is still alive. You can't really use it on every base. I mean, you could try to force it on every base, but it's working on some bases right now, guys. We're finding bases that Queen Charge Lalo is working on, especially when you can charge at least 1 scatter shot and there's a single target Inferno. That's something pretty common on these bases that we're Queen Charge Laloing. Normally you can charge at least 1 scatter shot and there's at least 1 single target Inferno on the back end that you're Laloing. It just makes it slightly harder or slightly easier for the loons, I guess. They don't have quite as much splash damage to chew through, and so they won't die as quickly because oftentimes when you're doing a Lalo attack, you're not really bringing any heal spells, kind of like you do when you bring hogs or miners. So here he's going to be charging in right through this left side of the base, sending queen this way. King makes the funnel on this side. CC got pulled. It kind of splits, which is really awkward. But he's going to continue with the plan here. Drops his jump here because he wants the queen to be able to get this Inferno and the Town Hall and the Eagle and the Scattershot and the queen. So this is a really nice compartment to send the queen in. This compartment right here. He's going to have to freeze that Inferno Tower to make sure his healers don't die. So a little unfortunate there. It's going to cost him his freeze spells, but it's worth it for the queen to get this value here. Those healers are just barely going to stay alive after that Inferno goes down. She already got the Town Hall. Now she's working on the Eagle. Then she's going to be able to get the queen and the king here and the Scattershot in just a second. He's going to drop that poison now. His king just now died, or all those barbarians from the king ability, I should say. He has to pop ability because of the Scattershot and both the heroes. But he's going to go ahead and start the Lalo from this top left side. So he starts with some loons, then a Lava Hound to tank. Now the reason this is going to work so well, let's talk about it for a second. Excuse me. So the Scattershot, you cannot let the Scattershot dick your loons. Honestly, you cannot let it destroy your loons. So you have to tank the Scattershot with a hound or two, and that's exactly what he's going to do here. Thanks to this AD, because it's so close to the Scattershot, he can send hounds to tank the Scattershot. If they're sitting on the AD right here, the Scattershot will just keep pounding the hounds and it'll never hit your loons, and that's exactly why it's going to work on this base here. So he finds a Tesla farm early, so he's going to have to use his haste really early here. He's going to use the Stone Slammer from the right side to try and cut off the funnel, so these loons just have to push through the core. Then he's going to use an Ice Golem and his Road Champ to get this second to last AD down here and try to distract some of these defenses, and it's going to work really well. The only thing I don't like about this attack is he hasn't dropped any cleanup back here yet. He's waiting a little bit too long, so it kind of cut close on time on this one, but it's still going to end up working out. He pops the Tornado Trap over here on the backside, but it's not going to matter. Road Champ got so much value, she's even going to get this last AD right before she goes down. So ton of good value from the Road Champ there, and this Wizard Tower is just not going to be able to take out his loons. They're spread just enough, and he's going to be able to swag a freeze here, guys. Super good value from the charge. He was able to get the Town Hall and Multi-Inferno, CC, Queen, and the Scattershot and the Eagle. So really nice charge. Really good base identification, seeing that compartment that he needs to take advantage of where he can reach everything and just jumping queen straight in. I mean, look at how many loons he has up, guys. That's like at least 15 loons up, maybe more. So really nice job there by Tony, swagging the freeze on the clan castle. Beautiful attack. Showing you guys that Queen Charge Lalo is very much still alive on the right bases and with the right execution. Didn't even need any fancy wall breaks or anything like that. So we're going to show you guys a dragon attack and then another Queen Charge Lalo at the end of the video here, so stay tuned. This one's going to be Sui Dragons by Lord Kirk. Let's go ahead and take a look at how he does the Sui here. Using some balloons to get these archer towers early and doing the wall break there while the balloons are tanked. Then he's going to be using a wizard on the bottom side to make the funnel, dropping his queen right in for this Town Hall. There's nothing to stop her now. She's going to be able to get that Town Hall very easily. Drops an archer over at 3 o'clock to start working on some of those trash buildings. Queen's going to be able to get the Town Hall here. And then he's going to be setting up the rest of the funnel for the dragons. He does have a Valkyrie, notice that, guys. He still hasn't used his king either. He's going to wait and use the king for the funnel here. His queen pops ability. She's going to start damaging the BK here, but she's not going to be able to kill him, but at least do some decent damage. The ice golems are going to head over to that archer now. He's going to go ahead and start with the loons and the blimp here because it's going to be an Electron. As you see, he has 2 clone spells here. Now honestly, the battle blimp pops super early because of some Seeking Air Mines that he wasn't expecting. So 2 of these E-Dragons almost kind of get wasted on trash buildings out here, although the left one does get some Teslas, so that's nice. Luckily, this one cloned E-Drag does get the Inferno and sets up the pathing for the rest of the dragons. So now he's going to be dropping King. King's purpose here is to make the funnel on this side, get all the trash buildings so the dragons can stay inside this channel here, just like that, nice and tight, which is exactly what they're going to be doing. So they move through. He's going to be able to freeze the Scattershot, the AD, and the Eagle, so crazy good value there from the freeze spell, and the Warden ability soaks up a Seeking Air Mine and a lot of these Archer Queen shots, which is just perfect. Now he still has the Road Champ that he can use on the back end. He's dropping his last rage spell here over the core for these dragons. Some of them are splitting off to the right. Some of them are going up toward this Inferno. He's trying to distract these ice golems with a wizard on the right side so that way he can use his Road Champ from the top, dropping a baby dragon to do cleanup. And that Road Champ's going to get a ton of value over here. Probably needed to drop her a little bit earlier so she could come use her ability and get this AD, because that AD does end up taking out like 2 of his dragons. Now he pops the Royal Champ ability. She's going to get that AD, and he still has enough dragons, just barely enough to power through the rest of his base. That Inferno Tower goes down, and there's nothing else that can target air at this point, guys. It's all GG from here. As long as he doesn't time fail, nothing that can target his dragons. Now he's got 2 dragons, a baby dragon, and the Warden still alive. A minion too, but the minion doesn't do much. A wizard here that he's basically going to swag. So those dragons are going to get frozen on the ice golem there for a little bit, but then they're going to be able to finish off the rest of the base. A beautiful attack here by Lord Kirk. Again, nice base identification, seeing that he can do that easy Sui for the Town Hall. Didn't even need his king for that. And then he can do the Electron for the pathing. The Tesla farm caught him off guard, was a fresh attack, but a really nice attack here. That Electron didn't quite make it all the way, but still made the funnel. It was good enough for the dragons to be able to have that channel to path through with the king funneling the top side. So beautiful attack there by Kirk. We're going to go ahead and back out, take a look at one more attack here. Going to be another Queen Charge Lalo. This one's going to be by VJ. And guys, this one, honestly, a lot of things went wrong at the beginning, and he was still able to get the triple. So I want to show this one for sure. It's going to be starting off with a Yeti Bomb, honestly. So kind of a Yeti Bomb, Queen Charge Lalo, so a little bit of different, not the usual Queen Charge Lalo you guys are probably used to seeing back in the Town Hall 12 days. So he's going to be doing a Yeti Bomb right here in this Inferno compartment to get the Inferno down and pull the CC. He also pulls a Skelly Trap. He's going to be funneling the 3 o'clock side, dropping the Queen and the healers right away. Now look, this is where he kind of messes up a little bit, this healer drop. He's going to end up losing a healer here really early. He has to drop the poison, and he's late on the rage, so it's gonna cost him his ability. So already he's costed the ability. He doesn't have the ability anymore, and that Tesla's gonna kill one of his healers because Queen gets frozen on some of these ice golems. So he's down the ability, he's down a healer because he was late on that rage. So you gotta make sure you use your rages early when you need to. You gotta know when you're gonna need those rages. But Queen's going to keep walking up here toward the Town Hall. She's got nowhere else to go but inside. He doesn't even have to make a funnel over here because of the way the base is designed. There's no trash buildings on the outside, which is nice. So he's going to use another rage here. Queen's going to step up, get this Town Hall, get the AD. And then he's going to use his Royal Champ with a Giant in front for some of these defenses over here, just to make sure Queen stays alive and that she's pathing in for some of these other defenses. He's using his BK to get the enemy Royal Champ here, so that way there's no heroes to target his loons. Then he's going to start with the Lalo from the top side. It's a little hard to see everything on the screen here, but we're going to go ahead and try. Queen dies. Healers switch off to the Royal Champ. He's going to pop her ability. She's going to get some decent value. She triggers a Tornado Trap, but eventually she's going to go down here. Not going to get that much more. He's going to be able to pop his Warden ability here for all these loons, using a freeze spell for that Eagle Artillery so it doesn't get any more shots off. Really nice value. And that Warden ability is going to last into this last Inferno compartment. Freezes the Inferno and the Scatter Shot at the same time. So really good value for the freeze spells. Guys, when you're building bases in the current meta, you can't be putting all your splash on top of each other. It makes it way too valuable to freeze multiple splash buildings at once. So that's one thing to note there. The loons are going to push through this last Archer Tower, and they're going to have to reroute back over here for this Wizard Tower before they can finish off the base. But he's got plenty of time. That charge didn't take too much time, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward through some of this cleanup here. But overall, some really nice air attacks by the guys in Tribe Gaming on this war. If you guys want to see my attacks, I did get the 6-pack. That's in the last video I did. It'll also be linked right over there here in just a few seconds for you guys to be able to click on and go watch. I did my live attacks in this war, and I was recording them. I was also live streaming. If you guys want to see me live stream some of these wars in the future, my live stream link will be in the description. It's also my username right there, LexWHF on Twitch. Go ahead and give me a follow on Twitch if you guys want to see some of these wars live. You'll be able to talk to me in real time, ask me questions, maybe be able to hear some of the other guys on voice chat with me. But in the end, that's going to be it for this video. 68-73, BlzeJP did get the victory over Tribe. You know, we can't win them all. That's all I got to say. Sometimes we do good, sometimes we don't. But BlzeJP got the better of us in this war. GG's to them. They did really nice. Looking forward to some of the matchups with them in the future. That's going to be it for today. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I'll see you guys in the next video.